This is the river. There's people that just crossed. They're camped over there. They crossed yesterday. They're not going to be able to get back. This river is way too big for them to cross. It's moving way too fast. It's already up to here. Luckily, I don't think I have to cross it anywhere. Wow. This is the trail. Good job, Mama. Good job. Well, this is another place where the trail is flooded. Got my leash on my dog to make sure she doesn't float away, but I might have to carry her through this one. Here's the situation now. The sun's coming out. I hiked maybe a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles, maybe. I didn't put the GPS on, so I don't know. But one of the 2, maybe 3 streams that I had to cross, I got to the first one and did some video, showed you. It wasn't too bad. But this next one, I tried to do it without my dog and my bag. I put those things up top because it went down into it. I'll show you here in a minute. But went in and I was up to water to my chest. So, and that wasn't even in the fast moving part. So, that way is blocked. And the other way where I was camped is also blocked. So I'm pretty much stuck here until the water goes down enough for me to be able to cross here. And then the next one. The next one is towards the end. It's not too bad. And then there's another one right at the end, but at least I'll be that close. But honestly, I have a pad, a Reflectex pad that I use for my feet because I use a 3/4 underquilt. And this is the size of it. I made it pretty big, as you can see. So that'll work great as a torso pad. And I don't think I'm going to string up my hammock because it's just too much work, and I want to be able to get out, throw my stuff together and get out and go before it would start raining again, or as soon as this water's down, I'm crossing, I'm getting out of here. But until then, I'm stuck here. So I didn't eat breakfast, so that's what I'm going to have. I'm going to eat a bunch of food and just sit here and chill. I got plenty of water, so don't really have to worry about that much. But yep, that's what's going on. I have my clothes up on top of my tarp here in the sun, drying. As you see, I put my tarp low to the ground. That way I can get that reflective heat from the sun here on my tarp and to help warm me up, because that water was pretty chilled, especially when I went up to my chest. But again, luckily I was smart enough to take off my pack and tie my dog up and venture into it first before plunging head in. then I would have been in a really bad shape. So this is the little easy one to get through. Farther over, I don't want to cross this again. Farther over, that's about knee high, right out there in the middle of it. But farther over, the water level's a lot higher. So I'm gonna do a mark at that root, and between these rocks right here is where the water level is now. I'll come back and check on that in a little bit to see how low it's gotten. Die, mosquito. Just killed one. So there'll be a bunch of them. Alright, it is 11:32. And I feel a lot better since I finally got something to eat. Yeah. Stomach being hungry and being in a situation like this are just, it's two negative things that work against you. I could have been like, I gotta get out of here, I gotta get out of here. I was smart in stopping, setting up a little camp, putting some dry clothes on, getting some food in my belly. You know, it's just those little things. The sun's out, so I'm just going to sit here, and I'm sweating underneath of this. It's already working really well. I may have to lift it to vent it a little bit, or if the sun's going to stay out, just take it away permanently. But that way I can really get going once the water gets down. But yep, I wasn't able to film much because it was raining after I had broke base camp down there. Tried to film a little bit, but it was just too rough, and I had to worry about Momo, making sure she didn't get near the edges where the fast water was at, different things like that. But hopefully I can get out of here tonight. If not, I'll be here for one more night. Yeah, I got enough food. I didn't eat nearly what I had brought. I got another packet of mashed potatoes, 3 things of little oats. 3 of them almost filled this bowl up. I'm stuffed and I've ate that much. I have that. 2 things of cocoa, which that's really going to do nothing, but it's sugar, so it would help. Other than that, that's all the food I have. So if I can't get out of here today, I've got to get out tomorrow. I got work tomorrow anyway, but if I have to stay, they're just going to have to understand that I didn't ask for it. I didn't expect this much rain. It dumped a lot of rain in a short amount of time, and it was probably just a really big cloud that just dumped over everywhere, so all these little feeder streams coming off of the mountain are just rolling into the semi streams and then the main big streams. Otter Creek is just terrible. If I had to cross Otter Creek, I wouldn't be getting out today for sure. The water's coming right out of the ground under that rock. And down here is the area where I couldn't cross, and I still can't. But Mama, get back. Hopefully I can get out here to show you enough of it. Can you see it? It looks like a river. Yep, that's the area. That's where I'm flooded. I can't get over to the trail. So, still gotta wait. Dried out my tarp, so it's a little bit lighter. I'm not carrying as much weight. My clothes, however, are still wet, so I will put those wet clothes back on. But now just pack up and hope it doesn't rain anymore, and wait for the water to go down. Alright, this is a quick rundown of what has been going on so far. Finally made it through that one crossing. It was still really deep. I went up to my hips, like, so if I'd have been wearing my pack at that time, it would have got me wet. I carried it above my head. Had to come back across the same one to carry my dog over. Alright, so I've made it all the way. There was one spot where it gets real close to the river and it was completely flooded out. We had to go through and bushwhack around to get back onto the trail to avoid that river spot. So that's that. Now I am 1 mile exactly from my car, and the last stream, Yellow Creek, well, I know Yellow Creek Trail is right down there, and it follows that same stream. So I'm saying I would guess it would be Yellow Creek. So I'm waiting for the water to go down. It's 3:30. I'm going to wait an hour and see where it's at, and hopefully it's the last one. If I can get across this last little stream, I'm home free, I'm home, I'm good to go. But alright, this is what I just come through with my dog, and as you can see, this is the trail. Goes from there all the way down, and it's completely flooded. I got up to my waist in the quite cool in the nether regions, but we did it. We got out of there, and we're headed home. You can see right here where the river just overflowed and flooded the whole area over here. This whole area was once underwater. Imagine what this was like about 6 hours ago. We made it out.